I want to jump instead to getting the top score, 170 plus to 180, getting inside the mindset of the test makers. It's not enough at that level to know how to apply the strategies. That's going to be a given. It's going to be a given that you know what's a strength in question, what's a weaken, how does necessary assumption differ from sufficient assumption. You should know all of that already. But you should know, for example, when it comes to my sufficient assumption formulas, why the formulas work, both in the abstract and then in the practical application with regard to specific LSAT questions. In my courses, in the master classes, I'm going over specifically how to engage in a detailed review process. And I'm critiquing student written explanations to help you improve on knowing exactly what to be doing to articulate your thought process. Because if you can't explain it to a 5-year-old, if you can't explain to a person on the street, then you don't understand it on a deep enough level. You've got to be able to spot the tricks and traps that the LSAT makers are laying for you. And you've got to know exactly which ones they included and why. So for example, if they require you to take the contrapositive of a statement, if they require you to link together multiple conditionals, if they buried the conclusion in the middle, if they included difficult abstract language or a difficult topic, or they used annoying words like unless, except, until, and without. You've got to be able to unravel all of that, to pull away all the pieces and then reassemble it in a sense. So you could perhaps, using an official LSAT question as a model, write your own question, including those exact same tricks. And you could do this on logical reasoning. You could even do it on logic games. I personally learned a lot from writing my own logic games from scratch, as well as writing my supplemental questions for official LSAT logic games. And I've had students submit perfectly valid logic games to me, and I've reviewed them. And I've even published a handful of them. They were that good. You don't have to write a full game from scratch, of course. You could maybe write a drill or two just to get into it a little bit. But being able to spot the traps that LSAT makers lay and then lay your own traps requires a deeper level of analysis and understanding that I think is really important, and not enough students do that. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.